Starting off again, we're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin really surprised me, and I can be open about it. So during this trade here on Monday, we see Bitcoin was at this level, and it actually went lower and reached below 90,000. It went to 89,000. If we jump down time frames, we see what price did. Prior to all of this, trend lines, Bitcoin done that. See, I didn't draw this trend line connected to point one and point two, or this being your point two, saying there was a break and a retest. I didn't see that. What I end up doing, price ended up pushing up a bit, and I thought that Bitcoin, was going to continue on this downtrend, and I end up switching my Bitcoin into a stable coin because I was thinking that Bitcoin was going to continue on the sale, and of course price continued up, continued up, continued up, following the same process. Like I said, resistance here, resistance, broke above, retest, continue for the buy, broke above, retest, continue for the buy. When we was here, I thought, see, that's why I say it's always great to react to the market and not just predict the market. Because in my mind, I was thinking that Bitcoin was going to stay in this range, um, hit this resistance area and sell down, and I was going to get back in my position once Bitcoin get back down here. Like I stated before, past price action does not completely 100% validate what it's going to do next. Just because we played in this range, resist here, resist here, resist here, resist here, resist here, and we pushed up to the top of it just like this, doesn't mean we was going to resist here. Even though it did once, twice, three times, four times, uh, one of them at 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 8, 9, 10, whatever number we at. So we see that, that's why it's best, like I said, to react to the market instead of predict. A prediction would be, hey, when price get here, it's going to sell. That's a prediction. Reaction is we're studying and seeing what the market is doing. We seen that price, came up to this trend line. We broke and retest, holding support. A lot of volume coming in, and price continuing up. Same thing here. Price hit this trend line. It came down, broke and retest. We had this bearish candle, and following the bearish candle, we had this nice bullish candle engulfing that candle here. Continuing price up, and and that's just where we at with it. There's a lot of buying opportunities here. A buying opportunity here at that break and the retest. Buying opportunity here at that break and retest. Even this one right here was a buying opportunity. So it's always ways for you to average into your position, into your investment. Um, you don't have to actually be live watching this. You just have to see what the market is doing. We see price broke above its resistance here. Okay, let's set an alert. Price get here or alert, a limit order, whatever you want to do. You set a limit order. Price get here. It gets you in. You accumulate more Bitcoin. Price goes up. We see it broke above. Okay, let's put us another limit order here. It come back, get you some more Bitcoin going up, and that's how honestly want to play that. And one thing I do have to say about this trading or investing is you have to be mentally strong for this. And over the course of my years and time looking at the markets, developing my skill, sharpening my skill, um, we just have to understand that these moves like this, history does not repeat itself. So even though this move is done, it's not going to happen again. There's always investment opportunities. There's always more moments to buy. It's always going to be that way. So there should be no fear of missing out. So even though I closed down here, went to my stable coin, and price, continued up, like I had to tell myself, I'm not mad about that. That was just an investment decision that I made. Um, if you know, it was just an investment decision that I made, and I had to be found with that because I was in control of buying more Bitcoin or selling or swapping my Bitcoin to a stable coin. I was in full control over that. I was in full consciousness of what my decision was, and I had a good reason why I did it. So I'm not mad at that. But there's always going to be opportunities to get into some more positions. So, for instance, we see we broke this daily trend line here. Price can come back, retest the daily trend line back to 100. Then there'll be a smooth entry for a buy. We see we had this Fibonacci here, impulse correction, continuation, -27 here, -618 here at this all-time high area. So Bitcoin can easily, make its way up here, and I can accumulate and get that $7,000 move up. You know what I'm saying? Catch that. And if it continues higher, it just continue higher. But yeah, um, this mouse right here is a little tripping, but yeah, I just wanted to share that bit. I know we've been going about 6 minutes now, almost 7 minutes before we actually did a top-down analysis. We kind of went over what is done. Uh, let's just look at it from a weekly perspective. Let's see what the candles are looking like. So we see is a nice push up, nice push up. We'll just have to see what Bitcoin is doing. So monthly, we still have bullish stage, impulse to correction. Um, so this stage can be altered, but it can also still be true just because we have this, candle that printed, and this candle is still live. It's a month candle, so 14 days still in this candle, 14 days, 2 weeks to still move and validate, my bias or tell us what price is doing now. If price, rejects these highs again or price continue to push up, we'll just, adjust with the market. So honestly, I just leave it where it's at. Impulse to correction. Bitcoin's reached all-time highs above the 100K and began to close the months with a long week exhaustion, possibly indicating a transition to a correction stage. All right, our weekly consolidation, still consolidating. We can still say that holding at this support has yet to break this high. What stage we're in? We're in a correction. Impulse your correction. And honestly, if things continue to push up above this high, they could be our continuation. So we'll just be mindful of that. Bitcoin has corrected upon reaching 108K and has found support at 90K, which is true. And we'll just leave it at that. We jump down to the daily. And on the daily, did I just move that? Bitcoin under 90. Yeah, I did move that. Okay, so this supposed to be here. Honestly, I just delete it because it's super far away. Boxing price, so this way far from price. So let's remove that as well. Boxing price, we put an alert here. Say is that previous high. Just see what it do. What's this? Cross on 100. We might can push this down because it'll be at that support level. But what do we have here? On our daily, we have consolidation with stage correction, impulse correction. Honestly, with this breaking trend line, it could be a continuation. And it could be an early indication for us on the monthly. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have 14 days, 2 weeks, and a monthly to close. What goes on in the daily can tell us, what the month's going to look like. Because you get those early signs. and all the days make up the month. So correction, correction. Let's see. I'll say correction to continuation. Bitcoin has reached the daily bearish trend line. This area is also the 100K resistance zone. Overall trend has been making lower lows and lower highs. And that is a true statement. But like I said, even though it's been making lower lows and lower highs, that doesn't mean that when price get here, that's what it's going to do. It doesn't mean it's going to make another lower high here and sell down to make another lower low. Because trends always change, and it changed here. That's what happened. We found resistance here, resistance here. Um, Based off what's going on, I was thinking, okay, let's find some more resistance here. There's likely that this is an area of resistance. But knowing that there's always another side to the trade, which is a buy, um, we just had to pay attention to the signs. And one sign, honestly, was this day here. So you see how this day we had a nice bullish candle pushing up. Same thing here, nice bearish candle pushing up. The following candle here engulfed that candle. This candle here pushed down, found support here, wicked up, and closed above this support here. And that was our indication that okay, price is likely to continue higher from here. It's not finding resistance at this area. It's actually finding look like it's picking up momentum to continue to buy. And let's just update that. Bitcoin has broke above the daily trend line. And is now, well, actually, let's just leave it at that. Bitcoin broke above the daily trend line. I mean, honestly, just keep it plain, keep it simple. Bitcoin broke above the daily trend line. We know what that means. Jump down to our 4 hour, we see our field here. We put bearish on the 4 hour stage correction. Like I said, correction continuation. So we'll update that to continuation. Impulse correction continuation. Let's see. Trend bearish. Honestly, can I still say? Well, I can still say this trend is bearish because we have yet to break this high. Even though price is pushing up, we have yet to broken this high. Once we break this high, okay, there's a shift in the trend, and prices now shifting from a downtrend to an uptrend because we have a breaking structure. Um, Once price break above, and if price break above, we could just say that once price break above, we just say that once price break above, that's considered a breaking structure, and that's our indication that we're no longer in a bearish trend. Now we're in the bullish trend because a bearish trend is still valid because this is a resistance here. This was the previous high, and the price reject here. That could be an indication that hey, we're still in this bearish, but we'll have to get more information. But when I stated price selling and coming to this area for a potential retest, we'll look at the candle, see what it does, and And if it start to push up, okay, this was a potential break in the retest of the daily trend line. Now we're going to see a price actually continue high for that breaker structure on to a bullish trend. But we're going to leave it bearish for right now. Bitcoin made a bearish engulfing candlestick at the daily bearish trend line. Current price is trading through the 100K zone. And that's what I was talking about here. But price did come down and found support at this area and pushed up. So we'll just update that. I just say for well, I got to do that. Field was placed and BTC back into the, that's not negative 23, that's a 23.6 continuation. Pull back. Now, trading under 27%. We'll just leave it at that. So, currently price is pushing up. We came to this area here, we did reject, but price is still pushing up. We can't neglect that this is a resistance here because we see it was used as resistance over here. So we go here. Oh, this is a resistance area. So let's go 4 hour, which is our green. Resistance. Currently price is at it. We just have to see what price does. Price can't reject here. Like I said, look for a retest for the continuation up. Or price continue up, you know what I'm saying, make it to this 27. See if it retests this area again for the continuation. Or if you want to go deeper into this zone here before the buy. But we'll just be watching price. We can put a alert here. Actually, let's do here alert here at the negative 27. Bitcoin is at negative 27. We'll just say that just for once. And honestly, that's all we got for Bitcoin, you know. Some of these zones we can end up starting to delete. Like this one, since we're so far away from it, this was recently used, so let's actually keep that for now. Actually, we might could change that color as well. And we see Bitcoin is still pushing up. So, like I said, we're just reacting to it, you know what I'm saying? And just, we're an investor. So, we had to be patient, you know what I'm saying? Allow price to come to our areas of interest and, you know, just be prepared to execute. All right, let's move on to XRP. XRP has been consolidated. I always start our top-down analysis. Let's refresh our charts. Let's do this. So, let me go back right quick. So, it's different here. You see, so on XRP and Bitcoin, we both have this bearish candle right here with the wick exhaustion here. Bearish candle with the wick exhaustion here. You see a long wick up here and the body's down here. That, and I can show you this, or you can look it up yourself. You can see, you know, that is something called a shooting star. So that can be an indication that, you know, some selling is coming in. However, when we look at here, you know, it's the same thing, same type of candlestick, long wick pushing down the body down here. But the difference between the two, this one open here, open at this point here, and close below. On XRP, it opened here and closed here, so it's still closing above, even with this wick that we had. And that could have been our indication that, okay, even though we did create this, we are still having buyer momentum. Buyers are keeping price up. And shoot, we seen it to be the case. We see, this month just been extremely bullish. Okay. So what do we have? Monday is bullish, like I just said. Stage, impulse. XRP has been bullish for 3 consecutive months. The month initiating the bullish momentum, closing above the previous high. We just keep it simple. That's what's going on with it. I ain't gonna lie, it's been an extremely bullish week for XRP. Honestly, I had to do like some homework on just to see like what's been the catalyst for it to be pushing up. Okay, factor today, the chance of an XRP ETF approved by the SEC is now 71%, with a 52% likelihood on July 31st, 2025. XRP has recently hit record highs of $3.39, gaining over 40% this week amid market optimism. Yeah, this giant been going crazy. And one thing I can say about XRP, I remember when, I knew some people that were investing in XRP when XRP was, some cents. So probably, and that was some years ago. So this was maybe 2021, maybe 2021, 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2021. So when price was, still low on some cents, and just to be constantly investing, the power of compounding. You know what I'm saying, and accumulating. So let's just say price, you was buying here at 20 cents, and sure, you up tremendously, you know what I'm saying, today, just holding something for 3 years, 4 years, making a good investment, life changing, 2 years, 3 years, financially, it changes. um, so what was the point I was trying to make? I guess it was just that memory. I remember, people investing in it around this time, and I honestly, wasn't investing in it then. When I really got invested in it, when I heard that XRP is an American crypto, so that had my interest in it, and especially when President-elect Trump was speaking about just the type of rules and regulations he's gonna have towards crypto. And once it started jumping, that's when I got in and started investing in it. So, but yeah, that's my quick little story about how I got into XRP. But yep, I knew people that was investing in it, 2021 when it jumped, still low. They not knowing that, it's gonna get up here. Maybe they did know. But yeah, it's good investing. All right, we on a weekly. Weekly between the highs. So, like I said, I didn't change it because, a lot can change within a week. But, maybe I just being lazy. It changed, so why not change it? So, weekly is not between the highs and lows. The week just still bullish. Potential continuation. Yes, it is. XRP has been trading between, Yep, it has. But XRP has had this extremely bullish this week. momentum. Honestly, reaching ATH all-time highs. All right, what do we have here on the daily? On the daily, we have, bullish still. What stage we in? Continuation. Yes, it is. XRP has been trading within the wedge. Prices recently broke above the wedge, broke above the range, and has come to retest the wedge, continue with the bullish momentum. Yes, it did. But let's update this to what prices are actually doing like now. Bitcoin, I mean not Bitcoin, pardon me. XRP has reached ATH and trading momentum began to slow down. Yeah, then we get into the 4 hour, we can say, okay, it's been ranging, moving sideways, consolidating. So you just adding on to what we just said. Just space that out. 4 hour bullish still is continuation. Let me just update this. XRP has been ranging at ATH. And I also think that lines up on my field here at the negative 27. Field was placed and currently it's negative 27%. Yep, we're gonna leave it at that. So XRP has been ranging. If we want to get into a buying opportunity or just see what price it does, I will put a zone here because we see this was a previous area that was used as support and resistance. Let's change it to a 1 hour blue. And I have alerts all the way down here. The price been going, so we can just remove those alerts. Like I said, we're gonna box in price, so honestly we'll put alert above the high. XRP at the highs. We'll just leave it like that, crossing there. And the other alert, we'll throw it here at our support. Every time. So we'll, get alerted. Could be a potential area for us to buy. Could be a potential area for us to, wait for a better opportunity to buy or price start to sell, whatever it's gonna do. But this XRP, it's ranging, it's making a wedge. We can easily see that. We see here, and we see here. Price still trading within that wedge. Easily can continue the bullish momentum, breaking above. Easily, because we've seen it done. It does happen. But even the other way could break for the sale. Like I said, we just here to react to the market. That's why we set our alerts here. Once price get to these areas, then we can react to it. But yeah, that's all we had today. I can go with this one right here. I did have oil coming to this area. You see, we had this bars pattern here. It currently was here at the time we put it down. Place this bars pattern. We were here, and I had price, breaking under to come back and retest for the continuation of the sale. What price did, it was at this area, found some support, then break under, and I just placed this trend line. This trend line was not here at first, so place this trend line. We see prices just rejecting this trend line, and it's actually beginning to sell. So, and I actually did take this trade. I took a trade. If I was on 30 minutes, I took the trade when it was here. My stop loss here. Of course, it got stopped out. Um, I could hop back in this trade again because it's looking good as far as I rejected this trend line, and it does look like breaking a retest. So we'll see. Prices of oil are starting to go down currently. All right, that's all we have for today. Thank you for showing up for yourself.